Hi everyone, Adam Zeiss here for CrackBerry.com. Part 2 of our ultimate Twitter client roundup. We're going to take a look today at Seesmic for BlackBerry. So we see our sweet little Seesmic icon there. We're going to go ahead and fire up the application. The first screen we're presented with is the login screen. So here we enter Twitter username and password, and we go ahead and click login, and that'll fire up our timeline. Seesmic's a fairly new client at this point, so it does have some slimmer features than other clients. But it is an awesome start. It loads quick. It's got all the basic options, so it's definitely a worthwhile option. Here we can see our timeline. We can see the tweet and the time. The only thing it doesn't show, like some of the other clients, is what service it was sent from. So it doesn't show you who it was in reply to or what service it came from or anything like that. But if we go ahead and click into the tweet, we can see there it shows all the full details. So it shows the person that sent it, a little bit about their profile, their followers, following, location, and their website. And then down the bottom here we see the time and the service in addition to the tweet. So that's the basic layout. There is the home timeline screen. We go ahead and jump into our menu. We have all the pretty basic options. There's new tweet, reply to all, which is very cool. So if someone sends a tweet with more than one person in it, you can actually reply to all at once. We have a reply via DM, retweet, quote, view tweet, refresh, which will refresh your timeline. You can favorite. Then we have the options here to view replies and direct messages, retweets, favorites, timeline. There's actually a list, and then we have search Twitter and settings. So we can check out, this is the tweets for everybody in the certain list. So this is my CrackBerry list. So we have everybody's tweets in there, which is pretty cool. And then we have our replies. The only thing I don't like is that the only way to get to the replies and the DMs is straight through the menu, and it actually doesn't show you individually if you get alerted via DM or reply. It shows all of the tweets mixed in together on the ribbon notification, but they're all in there nonetheless. And we have our new tweet box. So we have everything down here. We have shortened URL. You can add a photo, a geotag too, so you can get your location. And we have reply to all, DM. The quote is pretty cool. We can do that. So this actually, it's kind of like the retweet, but you can edit it a little bit. So you'd be able to take out bits and pieces if you just want to quote somebody's tweet. And we can look through here. We have our refresh. So this will load up your new tweets. And if we take a look into the options, the settings, you can see there's only a few options. This is the one I don't like, that the lowest refresh you can set is 5. I actually like mine set lower. If I use Uber Twitter or something like that, I have it set down to like 2 or 3 minutes. So you can put this on never, you can manually refresh it, or you can do 5, 10, 15, 30, or 60 minutes. And then we can choose here how many tweets to load. We have the media provider for our pictures. We have YFrog, TwitPic, and Tweet Photo. You can show the pic preview and timelines, choose the font size, Wi-Fi, and the connection type. So it's got only a couple options in it, but again, it's still a fairly new client, so that's to be expected. Here we can favorite tweets, as we saw. We can view our own timeline, so we can check out my timeline. It'll load up. I like the Seesmic actually loads a lot quicker than a lot of the other clients, which is very cool. So that definitely makes it worthwhile. But that's really all there is to it. Seesmic isn't a very full-featured client at this point, but the updates keep coming. It's only been around for a couple of weeks now, but overall it's actually one of the ones near the top of my list just because the speed that it loads and the interface is clean, and I like the layout of everything. But like I said, the only drawback, one of the biggest ones, is the refresh rate. I would like to be able to set it lower, but as it is now, it's 5 minutes is the lowest, and I feel like manually is the best way to go when loading it. But that's pretty much it. So those are all the options. Seesmic is 100% free. You can check it out at seesmic.com, and that is Seesmic for BlackBerry.